man. Yeah, man, I want to go live tonight and talk about that female fan going on Twitter complaining about Uber Femi not wanting to do any special poses in their pic with her pom poms. So first person hop out here, I'm gonna go ahead and get right to it, man. I got other topics I'm gonna talk about too, so that won't be the only one. Also want to talk about Becky whining and complaining about her loss to AJ Lee. All right, we got one person out here. Comment below so I know who you are. If you subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. See somebody watching my channel, comment below so I know who you are. Because I tend to have trolls and weirdos in here watching my videos and I don't know who it is. So somebody comment below right now so I know who you are. If you subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. Because I see somebody watching my video. And we got two people in the building. Comment below so I know who you are. Okay, we got four people in the building. Comment below my video so I know who everyone is. All right, 16 people in the building. Somebody comment below so I know who you are. What's up? Are y'all new to my channel? Are y'all wrestling fans? Are y'all subscribed to my channel? If you're a wrestling fan, subscribe. Oh well, if you're a wrestling fan, subscribe to my channel since you're new here. If y'all wrestling fans, subscribe to my channel. Oh, well, you in the wrong chat, bro. You in the wrong chat. I'm not into boxing like that. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button on my video, but I'm not really into boxing like that. I tune in for a good boxing fight every now and then, but I'm not really big on boxing like that. But let me go ahead and start, man. Well, I want to talk about this incident, man, with this entitled female fan that got a chance to meet Uber Femi. Asked him could he do some special poses in their pic with her chilling in pom poms. And he was like, nah, he was like, no special poses. He just, just take a regular picture with her. And he did that. Put his arm around her and everything. You know what I'm saying? But you wrestling high school, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's nice to hear. So, Obafemi took the picture with the female fan. He was nice enough to take a picture with the female fan. So, instead of her being happy and being grateful that he took a picture with her, she goes to X and complain and say She's never going to meet him again because she asked him could he do some special poses in their pic, and he was like no. And come to find out why he told her he wasn't going to do any special poses pic, because she wanted this big ass muscle bound man to be doing special poses with her pom pom, because I guess she was a cheerleader, little young girl, and she wanted him to do some special poses with her pom poms in their picture. And I don't blame him for not for telling her no. Hell no, what the hell that man look like using some damn pom poms in the damn picture? That would make him look like a big ass goofy. That would make him look real silly. Can you get a 20? I don't know what you're talking about, man. If you ask me for $20, man, you need to get a job. Tell you that right now. But anyway, yeah. So she went to Twitter complaining, and she got drugged by the wrestling community. She got drugged. She got drugged by a lot of wrestling fans. She got drugged by a lot of wrestling fans so damn bad, she deactivated her Twitter account. Good. Good. Because she saw what she did. She got drugged by all the wrestling fans on Twitter. And it went viral all over the internet. And damn it, and I definitely helped it go viral. I sure did. And I'm doing it right now again. Because this needs to be called out by entitled fans like her. Why the fuck would this man want to use some pom poms in the damn pic? Look, man, I don't know you. You in the wrong chat asking me for money. Fucking weirdos in my videos, man. So yes. So now, man, that's what I'm talking about. You know, that's why I don't communicate with a lot of wrestling fans. I do not communicate with a lot of wrestling fans. Why did this man? I mean, why the hell would he want to use some pom poms in the picture? I mean, seriously. All right, Kenny Lee, quit playing with me. First of all, you got a job. You got a job. Ask me for $100. Your ass better get the hell on, man. Shit, you can work for it. You got a job. Okay, man. Look, let me get your goofy ass out of here. Let me get you out of here. Let me get you out of here. Let me get you out of here. I don't got time for the silly shit. Just had to block somebody. Talking crazy, talking weird, talking crazy. Anyway, uh, so yeah, entitled fans like her. No, you good, man. I know you playing. I know you playing. I know you playing. But entitled fans like her. Now I always talked about how the male fans be fucking it up for male fans like me with the female wrestlers. But I've also hold these female wrestlers accountable too, because they can be just as bad. Not like the male fans. You don't hear things about the female fans like that. But I always say they can be just as bad as the male fans, just not all the time. But look what happened. A female fan felt entitled because she got a chance to Uber Femi, and she wants this big ass man to use her pom poms in her pic. Why the fuck we want to use some pom poms for? Why would this man want to use some damn pom poms in the picture? I mean, did she not realize how silly that would make that damn man look? So anyway, like I said, she got drugged by social media. She got drugged so damn bad she deactivated her Twitter account as she should have. Because like I said, she got drugged on social media and it's all over social media now. She's all over social media. And I'm helping her ass go viral even more. That's what you get for being entitled. Now look at you. And if anybody defend that shit, you just as bad as she is. You know, people don't think before they say and do things. Even tag them and everything. Tag them and everything. That's just like me asking Alexa Bliss, can I touch her inappropriately in a pic? That's just like me asking Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan, can I take a picture with both of them? Let's say if I got a chance to meet Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan in person, and they didn't mind me taking a picture with both of them, right? Let's say if I asked to touch both of them inappropriately, they would tell no hell they would tell me to get out their face. It'll be worse. It'll be worse. Or if I ask both of them, to do some poses in the pic or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they were just like, no, we could just take a regular picture, and they let me put my arm around both of them, and they put their arm around me. I would be thankful for that. But first of all, I won't be asking for those poses in the pic. First of all, to begin with, it'll just be a regular pic. I wouldn't do all that. I'm just trying to make an example. And yes, Ricochet put her ass on blast. No, she didn't just get drugged by all the wrestling fans on social media. Ricochet cooked her ass too. He cooked her. And that's probably what forced her to deactivate her account. Well, I ain't gonna say that what it was, because for her to get drugged by all the rest, I'm pretty sure that, you know what I'm saying, forced her to deactivate her account as it should. What's up? What's going on, Uber Thanos? But if she saw Ricochet say something, oh, I know her feelings will really hurt. That definitely forced her to deactivate her account. And then it went viral all over social media. Oh, this girl is in a damn world of hurt. She's in a world of hurt. I know she is devastated as hell and wishing like hell she could take back what she did. Wishing like hell she could take back what she did. Wishing like hell she didn't do that. I know she wishing like hell she didn't do it. Now look at you. Look at you now. Look at you now. Now look at you. You viral all over social media. You viral all over social media. Damn it, yes, I'm going to help it go even more viral. I sure am. Because I can't stand ungrateful people. This man was nice enough to take a picture with you, and you want to be entitled. You want to be ungrateful. First of all, why the fuck would this big ass man, this big ass muscle bound man over 300 pounds gonna take a picture with some damn pom poms and make himself look like a damn goofy? Why would he do that? Now, some would say if that were Big E, he probably would have done something silly like that. But Big E character was a big goofball. His character was a big, you know what I'm saying, goofball. So not to say Big E probably would have did it. I don't know. Maybe he wouldn't have. I don't know. But that's just his character. That don't mean he's like that in real life, and I'm sure he's not. 15 minutes of fame went down. Exactly. Exactly. Like I said, I know she wished like hell she didn't do this. I know she is regretting this with her damn life. Cause hun, you done made yourself go viral. You done made yourself go viral behind being entitled. And you gonna go on X and talk about this man and tag and tag him on your post, and your ass got cooked by the whole damn social media. Everybody drug her ass. And Ricochet said something, and I hope she saw what Ricochet said. Like I said, it could have been the fans and definitely Ricochet. I know if she saw Ricochet, I know that definitely made her to delete her damn account. I know it did. Now look at you. Look at you now. Somewhere at home regretting what you did. Damn, boy. This is so bad on her part. It didn't have to be this way. It didn't have to be this way. All you had to do was just take the damn picture with the man and go on with your day. But no, you want to be entitled. And look where being entitled and being ungrateful got your ass. Exposed. It got you exposed. It got you cooked by everybody on social media, including a professional wrestler. Now, how the hell your dumb ass feel now? He didn't do a damn thing wrong, y'all leak. So that's the whole thing. Yes, making this man look like he did something wrong because he didn't want to take, you know what I'm saying, some special poses in your pic with some damn pom poms. You realize how goofy that'll make that man look? I wouldn't have done it either. Now, if he would have been an asshole and told you no, he won't take no picture with you. Then what? Then what you would have done? Then you really try to put him on blast. And that's exactly why I'm glad it backfired on her ass in the worst way. It backfired on her in the worst way. Now that'll teach her ass for being ungrateful. I know she learned a valuable lesson. I know she learned a valuable lesson. Now that'll teach her from being ungrateful. Exactly. No offense to Biggie, but that's probably some shit that Biggie would do. That's something he probably would have done. As far as his character, he probably would have done that because Big E had a big goofball character. Why the fuck would that man want to take some picture with some damn pom poms? Come on now. Make that man look zesty as hell. That mean that would literally fuck up his whole damn character. He's supposed to be this Nigerian badass and he taking a picture with some damn pom poms. Come on, man. These wrestling fans never tend. These wrestling fans never fail to. These wrestling fans never tend. These wrestling fans never fail to tend to amaze me with the stupid shit that they be doing and saying to wrestlers. I know he know. I know who Femi knows what's going on. I know. I mean, he probably. I don't know what he said, but I know he reacted to this. He probably responded to her own ex. We just didn't see it. I know he says. I know he went to hell and let it know what I'm saying that first of all I did I know I didn't mind taking a picture, but for her to sit up here and ask me to pose in a picture with some pom poms is fucking crazy. It's crazy. Make me look zesty. You want to ruin my character. And if any dude defend that shit, man, he's zesty as hell. If any man defend that shit, if any man come to her defense, they zesty as hell. And I don't have a problem with gay people or bisexual people or whatever, transgender. I don't have a problem with them, but I gotta be honest. If any man defend that, they zesty. And if any female defend that, they just entitled like she is. Like, can y'all imagine Braun Breaker taking a picture with some damn pom poms with a female fan, or Brock Lesnar? Imagine Brock Lesnar doing that shit, or Bobby Lashley. That'll make make my damn eyebrow raise. Like, what the fuck? You can't picture that shit. You can't picture Brock Lesnar or Bobby Lashley doing that shit. You can't picture Uber Femi doing it. Now imagine if she would have asked Brock Lesnar that shit. She definitely she really would have had a bad day. She really would have had a bad day. But she had a bad day regardless because she got drugged by social media. She got drugged by the wrestling fans and got cooked by Ricochet. So she had a bad day regardless. Exactly. Now I could see if she asked Alexa Bliss or Kiana James or Liv Morgan. I could see if she asked Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, you know what I'm saying, Tiffany Stratton or Kiana James or somebody like that, you know what I'm saying, to pose in her pic with some pom pom because they're female wrestlers. So that's totally different. That's totally different. But they still don't have to do it if they don't want to. They still don't have to do it if they don't want to. And I'm pretty sure she would definitely go to X and try to expose them. People can be like, bro, shut up. They don't have to do that if they don't want to. You just being entitled. They don't have to do that if they don't want to. That's just like me asking if I was to get a picture with Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan. If they didn't, both of them didn't mind taking a picture with me, and I asked them, can they pose in the pic with me doing gang signs? And they tell me no. You know what I'm saying? And then I get mad and go on social media and try to expose them because they didn't want to pose in the picture with me doing gang signs. I'm just making an example. First of all, why the fuck would I ask them some shit like that to take a picture with me and we doing gang signs? Why would the fuck would I ask them something like that anyway? I know damn well I won't. Don't just make it an example. And then let's say I get cooked by everybody on social media, including Natalia. Then I'll be looking stupid as hell. And I will have no choice but to deactivate my account because the backlash will be too damn much to take. Especially if a wrestler get in it. Then that's all over social media. My mom and them and sister and them might end up seeing that. A possibility they might end up seeing it. My family members, my cousins, my brother. That'd be a bad look for me, man. That'd be such a bad look for me. And like I said, let's say that they just goes viral on social media. It's everywhere. all over social media on YouTube. People, you know what I'm saying? The YouTubers doing videos about me. Man, I'd be fucking devastated. That'd be a bad look for me. I would have to get the fuck off social media then. Hey, what's up, Gabe Owners? If you're a wrestling fan, subscribe to my channel, bro. So nah, man. That's the shit I'm talking about. Entitled ass wrestling fans. This man was nice enough to take a damn picture with your ass. Be happy. Ask this man to pose in the picture with some damn pom poms. Come on, man. A lot of these damn, I'm telling, and she's one of them Gen Z fucking wrestling fans. Crash Bandicoot Syndrome and Heavy IWC. Exactly, Uber Thanos. Exactly. And she's one of them Gen Z wrestling fans, one of them young wrestling fans. I tell you, these damn Gen Z wrestling fans, they cooked. They cooked. Ask that damn man, can he pose in her pic with some damn pom poms? Only these new age wrestling fans would do some shit like that. And you felt away because he didn't want to do it. More than anything, you should have been looking stupid. But she's looking stupid as hell now. Tried to expose this man, and what she thought was, see, she thought the whole IWC wrestling community was going to agree with her posts. See, that's what she thought. I know that's what she thought. She thought the whole IWC wrestling community was going to agree with her post, and come her defense be like, oh yeah, that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? Uber Femi wrong, this, that, the third. Nah, hell, and it backfire on her in the worst damn way. It backfire on her in the worst manner. Now look at her. I ain't talking about all Gen Z fans, man. Like I said, you good, Uber Thanos. You good. Well, I'm not gonna say all Gen Z wrestling fans. So yeah, I take that back. I take that back. I ain't gonna say all Gen Z wrestling fans like that, but I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. A lot of them is, man, and she's one of them. She's one of them. Come on now. Now has getting cooked. Now what? Now what? What she ended up doing? Deleting her account because she made an ass out of herself, and she's home regretting it. I know damn well she couldn't sleep. I know she couldn't sleep knowing that she went viral on social media. If that wasn't happening to me, I wouldn't be able to sleep either. Because that would ruin me. Especially I got my own YouTube channel and all that. That shit would ruin me, man. That would ruin me. Yeah, I just tell the truth, man. But not all Gen Z wrestling fans are like that, and you're definitely one of them. My cousin one of them too, and he ain't like that. Y'all the same age. But like I said, I'm just telling it how it is. A lot of them is. Like, can you really imagine a female fan asking Brock Lesnar, can he use some pom poms in a picture with her? I'm pretty sure he would have did the same thing that Uber Femi did, or he probably would have came to her maybe a little more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? And told her like, no, they get the picture. Any brothers out there ever saw dog, ever raw dog, women's farts while you eat her, tastes like, man, look, Get out of my damn chat. Anyway, so yeah, that's why, man, like I said, it's getting to a point. These wrestling fans are getting out of hand. They're getting out of hand. Now, if Uber Femi would have told her no, he won't taking a picture. Now, let's say if she would have asked him, could he do some pose in her pit with the pom pom, man, he was like, no. And the no, you'd be like, no. You know what? Since he said no, no, we're not taking a picture. We're not taking a picture. Just get out of my face. See, then she probably would have started crying. She probably would have started crying. Then her feelings would have been hurt. Then she really would have been trying to go to social media trying to get him canceled. Now let's say he would have been an asshole and did her like that. Now would he have took it a little too far? Yes, he would have. If he would have told her, no, I'm not taking a picture with no pom poms and just get out my face. We ain't taking a picture. He would have been wrong for that. But I see that shit probably would have made her cry. And then she'd have been beside herself and want to go to social media and want to get him canceled. Because she did probably would have been crying and she would have been beside herself. She would have been crying and being beside herself, but then would have went to social media and tried to get him canceled. But he was still nice enough to take a picture with her. And you come off being entitled. Look with this big ass man look like taking a picture with some damn pom poms now. You know what I'm saying? Making this man look zesty. Not realizing you're ruining this man. You're ruining his character. So yeah, man, I had to come up here and call this out. Imagine somebody asking Stone Cold. Imagine her asking Stone Cold, can she take a picture with him with can he pose in her picture with some damn pom pom? Stone Cold would look at her like she have lost her damn mind. Stone Cold would look at her like, did you just ask me that? You just asked me what I thought. Stone Cold would have looked at her with a devastation. That shit would have made Stone Cold eyebrow raise if he'd have asked her. Imagine her asking Stone Cold some shit like that. Now Stone Cold probably would have got smart with her. I think she would have had a bad day if it was Stone Cold. Imagine somebody asking Stone Cold some silly shit like that. Well, and she tried to put Uber Femi on blast, and you saw how the hell that turned out for her. You saw exactly how that turned out for her. Stone Cold would make her look stupid. He would make her look real stupid. John Cena wouldn't do no shit like that. Now John Cena has done some wild shit like going on stage naked and stuff, and I'm like, John Cena, come on, man, get out, come on now. And CM Punk did that shit. CM Punk did that. I said, look, man, y'all motherfuckers ruining wrestling, doing this shit. Y'all ruining wrestling. Y'all ruining wrestling, man, doing shit like that. So yeah, man, for her to ask him some shit like that, come on now. ruining that man's character. Can you imagine if he would have did that? Ubafemi would have lost mad respect. He would have lost mad respect. He'd have been getting clown. He'd have looked like a big ass goofy. Or she asked the Undertaker, can he take some pictures? Can he pose her picture with some pom poms? He would look at her like she's crazy. Now, what the fuck you just say to me? Just like me getting a chance to take a picture with Alexa Bliss, and I asked, can we both pose in a picture together doing gang signs? I'm pretty damn sure she would tell me no and just we get a regular picture. And let's say I go to social media and try to put her on blast, and that shit backfire right on me, backfire right, you know what I'm saying, right on me, and they go viral, and I be looking stupid. You know, come off entitled. That's why I'm glad she got exactly what she deserved. Now look at her now. Look at her now. Look at her now. No way she turning a Nigerian monster into a pom-pom teddy bear. He's a big man. He's a big man. He's a big man to be girly pom-pom. Exactly. Well, that shit wild, man. When I saw the article, I first laughed. I'm like, come on now. This is why I don't communicate with a lot of wrestling fans. They come off entitled like her. And this is a female fan that did this. A female fan. A female fan did this shit this time. Won't no male fan. Nah, a female fan did this. And she sure got her 15 minutes of Hall of Fame in the worst damn manner. Sure got her 15 minutes of Hall of Fame in the worst damn manner. Now she home somewhere looking stupid as fuck, wishing like hell she never did that to herself. Wishing like hell she didn't do it to herself. Yeah. She might as well get prepared. She might as well get prepared. Now she's on the list. As of Jericho say, she just made the list. Yeah, you just made the list, son. You definitely just made the list. You just made the list. Yeah. Now you got your 15 minutes of Hall of Fame, but not the way that you wanted it to. Yep. Now she's somewhere looking stupid. Uh, you dug this hole for yourself. Now you got to lay in it. Now you got to stand in it. They always talk about the male fans, but they are some female fans too that aren't behind the entertainment. Yes, exactly. As I said before, when I talk about how the male fans are towards the female wrestlers, I always say the female fans could be the same damn way. Yep, the female fans could be the same exact way, and she showed proved it. She showed proved it. Now look at her. Now look at her. And that's why I did a video tonight to call it out. So alright, man. Let's talk about Becky Lynch whining and complaining because she lost clean to AJ Lee. And gonna try to blame Jessica Carr and say that Jessica Carr wasn't doing her job. Saying that Jessica Carr wasn't doing her job and try to get Jessica Carr suspended because she called the match right down the middle with her and AJ Lee. AJ Lee beat Becky Lynch clean. She tapped her out clean. Although it was a decent match, but AJ Lee tapped out Becky Lynch clean. She tapped her out clean. Although AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch was a good match, but AJ Lee tapped her out clean. She beat her clean, and Becky knows it, and she can't take it. Woman, get over yourself. Get in the back of the line. Get over yourself. Yeah, man, she's a crybaby. She's so damn crybaby. She's always whining. I'm like, shut the hell up. Yeah. This woman beat you clean. Get over it. Get over it. Now, who I want to take the title off AJ Lee is Natalia. But like I said, don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on AJ Lee. I actually like AJ Lee, but she's overhyped. She's not as good as these fans try to make her out to be. She's not that good. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? She's overhyped. But I still do like AJ Lee and don't have a problem with her being the women's IC title. But I definitely want Natalia to be the one to dethrone AJ Lee for the women's IC title because Natalia hasn't held a singles title in the 10 in 9 years. That's almost 10 years since Natalia hasn't held a title. So yeah, let's get Natalia back in the mix of champion. Then when Natalia finally dethrones AJ Lee for the women's IC title, then she confused with Maxine Dupree. When Natty wins the title from AJ Lee eventually, when she wins the title from AJ Lee and win the women's IC title, she can finish out her feud with Maxine Dupree. Yes, she does deserve a title. She does deserve a title run. Like I said, it's been 9 years since the Tiger has held a singles title. That's almost a decade. The Tiger's last women's singles title run was way in 2017 when she dethroned Naomi for the women's world champion. And that was it. Like I said, it makes my eyebrow raise that she never captured the Raw Women's Champion. She never captured the Raw Women's Championship. But so yeah, man. So I want Natty as the next women's IC champion. And they can finally finish out this feud with Natty and Maxine Dupree. Natty beats Maxine Dupree clean because we all know Maxine Dupree can beat not Maxine Dupree, but Natty. Natty can beat Maxine Dupree clean. We know that. We know that. We know that. So I said before I called out before I don't like how they're booking Natty to look like she can't beat Maxine Dupree clean when we all know Natty can. She the damn one that trained her how to wrestling. So how wouldn't Natty be able to beat Maxine Dupree clean? That'll make sense. Make it make sense. So, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm going for Natty to be the person to dethrone AJ Lee for the women's IC title. Yeah, but so yeah. So moving forward, Becky's complaining and whining. She's complaining and whining. What you think of that crazy Uber driver that left Darby Allin stranded in the highway because Darby Allin was on his phone? When did this happen? I never heard about this topic, bro. When this happened, Yalitza? Left him stranded in the highway because he was on his phone. When this happened? You sent me a lot of articles, man. Maybe I overlooked. I got to look at it again. I got to look at it. But damn. First of all, what's wrong with the man being on his damn phone? First of all, that is wild. That shit wild. What's wrong with him being on his phone? First of all, what the hell did he do wrong? What did he do wrong? These fans never tend to amaze me, man. They never tend to amaze me. Tell you the truth. Nothing. Darby was shooting a promo video and Uber driver just started flipping on him. Yes, send it to me. I gotta see that. Man, man, Becky been tired. Becky been still. Becky been tired. I've been said Becky Lynch was born. I've been said Becky Lynch was born. Now let's see how AJ Lee do as the women's IC champion. Like I said, I do want Natty to be the one to dethrone AJ Lee for the women's world title. But for the most part, I don't got a problem with AJ Lee being the new women's IC champion. Like I said before, I do like AJ Lee, but I'm just not big on her like a lot of these wrestling fans are. They overhype AJ Lee. So I just thought I'd make that be clear. I don't got a problem with AJ Lee being the new women's IC champion. Like I said, to make it clear, I like AJ Lee, but I'm not big on her like a lot of fans are. She's overhyped. Yeah, hell yeah, Candice LeRae can out Russell Becky for sure. Definitely can out Russell Becky. I'm pretty sure that, and if they do, AJ Lee needs to retain. If Becky wins it back, I'm gonna be mad. If Becky wins that title back at WrestleMania 42, I'm gonna be mad. Because there's no reason for her to win it back. And I'd rather AJ Lee, and I'd rather AJ Lee have it than Becky. I'd rather AJ Lee have the women's world or women's IC title than Becky. So yeah, man, so Becky Lynch needs to shut the fuck up. All this woman do is cry. She naggy. She nag. All she do is nag. It's annoying. You know. And I see what type of person she is outside of the ring. I see her for who she really is outside of the ring as well, just like that time she took a shot at Lacey Evans. When we all know Lacey Evans is not a bad person really, but Lacey Evans is a stand-up chick. I said about Lacey Evans, she's a stand-up chick. She's going to speak her mind, and I respect people like her. I respect people like her because they don't bite their tongue. And AJ made and Lacey Evans made it clear that she never had a passion for wrestling like that. She never had a passion for wrestling like that, so she chose to go elsewhere. And I respect her for that. All right, let me get you out of here, man. Ain't got time for the silliness, bro. Well, these trolls never fail to get in my chat talking shit. Calling me a 6'7" and I don't even know him. Anyway, uh, so yeah, like I said, I don't have a problem with AJ Lee holding the women's IC strap. But I definitely want Natalya to be the one to dethrone AJ Lee for the women's IC strap. Natalya will make that women's IC title very prestigious. I see not Natalya but Natty. I see this Natty calling out a challenge. But at the same time, if she's smart, Natty don't need to do no open challenge because you saw where that got Blake Monroe. When Blake Monroe, because Blake Monroe is already not liked by a lot of female wrestlers in the NXT Women's Division due to her heel character. So Natty don't need to call out no open challenge. But still defend the title. Still defend the title. Still don't duck no challenges. But I won't recommend calling out open challenges because that could happen to Natty. What almost happened to Blake Monroe. Becky Lynch says this her last run with WWE. She likely going to retire once her contract expires and be a future Hall of Famer, as she wants to be a full-time mother. That's possible. That's possible. Yeah, she possibly could do that. Yeah, that sounds about right. But she has annoying ass character. I know that. So I'll say that for all you know, Becky as a person, like I said, Becky Lynch seemed like a Karen in real life. She seemed like she might be a Karen. Charlotte Flair looked like she might be a Karen too. I don't know. Cause I heard stories about Charlotte outside of the ring. And you know, I heard Ric Flair was a racist. So Charlotte Flair might be a racist too. I don't know. But none of my care is not gonna hurt. I'm not gonna lose no sleep on it because I never liked Charlotte Flair anyway to begin with. I never was a fan of Charlotte Flair anyway to begin with, so it wouldn't even matter. So Becky, yeah, I see Becky Lynch possibly retiring soon. Just get that strap off her and put the women's IC strap on Natty. And we have Alexa Bliss on SmackDown as the women's IC champion. So two of my top favorite female wrestlers from each brand, um, Raw and SmackDown as the women's United States champion and the women's in the IC women's champion. That'd be nice. You know, that'd be nice because Let's Bliss and Natalya are two of my top favorite female wrestlers. I like them both equally. So we could get Natty on the red brand as the women's IC champion. We get Natty on the Raw brand as the women's IC champion, and get Alexa Bliss on SmackDown as the women's US champion. That will cook. And we all know Alexa Bliss and Natty have great chemistry in the ring. But so yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Alexa Bliss. Not Alexa Bliss, but Becky Lynch. Yeah, Becky Lynch is boring. She's boring. And she's annoying. She get on my nerves. But you gotta admit she's doing her job as a heel, so I don't hate her as a person. Yeah, I can't get behind the kid. Maurice was cool in her time. She was. Yeah, Maurice was. Never one I felt, but I never had a dislike for her. Yep. Yeah, man, just. And then Becky Lynch talked about somebody in WWE that I forgot what she said about him. I'm like, Becky Lynch, tell who it is. Tell who it is. I just wonder why they going with Gullia Women's U.S. title at WrestleMania 42. They might as well do a full multi women ladder match for the women's U.S. title. Exactly. I picture this idea myself, y'all leak so. I picture this idea myself. They could do that and have Alexa Bliss to walk out the new Women's United States champion. I picture this idea myself. The competitors you could put in the match, you know what I'm saying, for the women's IC title. Liv Morgan, no, well, not Liv Morgan on Raw, but SmackDown, Zelina Vega, put her in there. Zelina Vega, Tiffany Stratton, a whole lot of people. So man, I just wonder what they're going to do with Gulio. I just read it. I just read it. My fault. So yeah, man. Yeah, be fab for a yeah. Hell yeah. Be fab as a big car champion. Yeah, it fits her perfect. It fits her perfect. Be fab is an underrated wrestler. So yeah, her with the mid car women's title. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Be fab. She's also a wild card. She's also a wild card. So yeah, man. So Becky needs to get the hell over herself and stop whining. You lost fair and square. You lost fair and square to AJ Lee. Stop bitching. Stop complaining. New subscriber. Okay. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Glad you subscribed to my channel. Wild card with talent. Yes. She has a lot of potential. Yeah, Maxine. Yeah, B Fab has a lot of great attention. I see her and Me Chin been teaming together, and they've been putting Jay Cargill on notice. And we all the match with Kiana James and Jay Cargill, how Kiana James tried to carry, not Kiana James, but I meant I meant B Fab, B Fab. Y'all saw the match with B Fab and Jay Cargill, and B Fab did her very best to carry her in that match, and the shit didn't work. But yeah, B Fab for a mid card women's title, yeah, she fit for it. That'd be a good start for her. Or just have her and Me Chin to win the women's tag titles. That'll be something for B Fab to do. I'm in North Carolina. Yeah, me Chin is underrated. I'm not the biggest fan of Me Chin. I'm not the biggest fan of Beef. I'm not the biggest fan of Beef Fab or Me Chin neither. But they both two underrated wrestlers. Yes, Me Chin is underrated too. Give Me Chin a push. I mean, okay, to each his own. But man, I just want to come up here, man, and call out this fucker about this female fan feeling entitled and and actually had the audacity to ask Uber Femi, can he get a picture with her? You know what I'm saying? Doing posing her pic with posing their pic with pom poms, making it. You know what I'm saying? Really ask that silly ass question to that man. And because he told her no, she go to social media and try to expose him and make herself look silly as hell. Okay, to each his own, man. But I say they'll make a good team. But yeah, B Fab don't need any chin. I just say they would have been a pretty good team. But okay, I ain't say B Fab neither, but I just say they'll be a great pair together. But now she definitely don't need me chin at all. So like I said, man, I wanted to come up here and talk about this entitled fan whining because Uber Femi didn't want to do any posing in her pic with some damn pom poms. Make that man look like a damn goofy. Want to ruin his character like that? Not realizing what you said sounds silly as fuck. But anyway, man, I'm going to get up out of here, man. Thanks everybody for commenting and sharing your thoughts or whatever, man. Being a part of my live stream, y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all chose to be here and watch me go live and talk about wrestling. I appreciate it. Yeah, they got too much entitlement. Yeah, they got too much entitlement. You know what I'm saying? Got too much entitlement. Really thought that this man was going to take a picture, posing her picture with some damn pom poms. I mean, seriously, bruh. Come on, man. The hell is wrong with her? Silly as hell. For her to even ask him something like that shit is wild. Silly as hell. And look, she made herself look silly as hell. Now she all over social media now. As she deserves. But anyway, like I said, thanks for everybody for being a part of my live stream, man. I appreciate it. So with that being said, it's your boy Hitman D, and I'm gonna sign out.